Alola everyone, I am Alka113. Welcome to this Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion video where we are taking a look at the new TCG Forbidden and Limited list for Yu-Gi-Oh! It was literally updated about a minute ago, and normally I'd use this website, but apparently it is updated after a different one, and I want to just go for it now. So we're going to go to the UK website where we do have the update. It's going to be effective from the 20th. That means the first day it will take effect, today being the Friday the 17th, is upcoming Monday. So until the end of this weekend, we still have the old list. Then we have this new one. Orcust is really strong. Thunder Dragon is still pretty strong. Not sure what they might do with that. Maybe they'll do something, knowing that Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's and the new updated Master Rules coming up. We'll see what is going to get changed. Do we have more forbidden cards? Yes, we have Orcust Harp Horror. Was already... no, wasn't limited before, was it? No, it is just new in here. It's completely new. Orcust Harp Horror. I do have the... Where's the wiki? I had the wiki open earlier. There we go. Orcust Harp Horror. Definitely a help in setting up Orcust summons in the Orcust engine in multiple decks that could really use it. Orcust Arches are very useful. So, hitting something that really helps their summons makes sense. And it's forbidden immediately, just showing how good Orcusts are and how useful this card is. Next up, do we have anything more? Woo, we have two cards here. Thunder Dragon Colossus and Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. But yeah, Thunder Dragon Colossus, one of the two main fusions in Thunder Dragons. That one is just gone. That was new. Heavy Metal Foes Electromite was just limited. Let's remember exactly what that one does. Yep, that is indeed, as I remember, the Pendulum helping card. Something like DDD could use that well. DDD is going to get a lot better when the updated Master Rule comes around. They can't make use of Electromite. Some of the Pendulum decks making use of that. That won't be possible anymore. That is now forbidden. It was already limited. Now it's forbidden. Anything else? No new Link monsters. Ooh, two Synchros. If the World Challenge Justiciar and Tempest Magician. Okay, Tempest Magician likely to stop OTKs that involve it. Tempest Magician right here. Yeah, that's setting up spell counters and then going for that burn finish. Tempest Magician is now gone. And so is the World Chalice Justiciar. And I feel like, even though I don't remember the World Chalice cards being top meta recently, it feels like they were recently, but just because of one of my tournaments. But you'll see those tournaments coming up, those tournaments videos coming up pretty soon on my channel if you're interested in that. I have tournaments with limited card pools, very limited card pools, and World Chalice was very good in one of them. Won't say if they won or not, but let's just say they were very good. You'll see that in Tournament 3. Now, those two are also forbidden. Do we have more? Ooh, Outer Entity, Azathoth, and Salamangreat. Mirage Stalio is just gone. Okay, Salamangreat, I don't remember them being like top, but they were still very good. And Mirage Stalio is just straight up forbidden now. I am somewhat surprised about that. I knew it was very nice in the combo for Salamangreat and setting stuff up, so maybe a semi-limit, but I'm surprised that one goes to forbidden. If Outer Entity Azathoth, let's take a look at that one. Yeah, this card does allow you to destroy every card the opponent controls. And you can use any Outer Entity Xyz monster, so you can take an easier to summon rank 4 one. And if that one already has 2 materials, then that rank 4 is the 3rd material. This one has 3. If it has 3 Xyz materials, but it has to be a Fusion, Synchro, and an Xyz. That one's true. Then you can destroy some other cards, but it must be easy enough to set up, because otherwise this wasn't going to happen. Or it's too easy to copy its effects. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually seen this one used myself, but that's what I'm thinking. Let's see, do we have more? Like, potentially one of the original, previously forbidden cards is now not forbidden anymore, but I don't know, because it's such a big list. Brilliant Fusion was limited, now forbidden. I guess it makes sense, and I don't mind it. I never used it in my decks, I don't think. Maybe I had it in one deck that I never used. I wasn't too big of a fan with the combination you could do with Brilliant Fusion and the... I think it was a level 5 Fusion. That allowed the extra normal summon for Gemini. I didn't like that engine, so I don't mind it. Anything else in the spell? Sky Striker, engage! People were asking for this. When will engage be hit on the Forbidden and Limited list? Because it's such an easy search. And it just goes straight to Forbidden. Yeah, that's the other archetype I remember that, no, I didn't remember at the start of this video. Sky Strikers still being very useful, very strong. And I believe they got a Link 2 recently as well, or at least this was announced that it hasn't been released yet. Sky Striker Mobilize, engage, straight to Forbidden. That's a hit for Sky Striker. Not saying they're not useful anymore, but this is definitely a very useful card in that strategy. Okay, after a slight intermission, I was able to get the thing loaded again. Probably a lot of people are on this website to look at the list. So that's why not everything loaded, but everything is loaded now. No new things forbidden, but we do have quite a few things there. New things limited. Danger Nessie, okay. I don't know the dangers all that well, but I know that they can help with quickly special summoning some stuff. So, I guess played against them once or twice, but that was at the start of the previous format. So I don't remember them too well. Dinorus of Pancratops. A side deck card quite regularly. Okay, I guess. Could happen, it's pretty regularly used, so. Servant of Endymion. I don't quite remember what that one does. Let's check. Servant of Endymion. Ah, that was one of the other spell counter Pendulum cards. So this was likely used in a similar deck to Tempest Magician. One of the Endymion cards that sets up some spell counters. Okay, probably from the structure deck. Okay, so that one's limited. We have a True King card. Well, I was gonna say just forbidden, but no, it's actually the other way. Was forbidden, is now back from the forbidden list. It's now on the limited list. One of the level 9s here. True King, Lithosagim, the Disaster. That one's back to 1. See what people can use that one for. No rituals. And of course the page still isn't fully loaded. Ah, let's try again. Yeah, this website's definitely loading slowly, so I intended to have this video out super soon. I was hoping I could use this other website because I've never had loading issues with that one. Like the whole thing is here, but then again, that's the previous list, the one that I've used for my previous Forbidden Limited List video. So I'm gonna continue doing what this is. I think it goes to the end of Limited now, and then hopefully soon the rest will load, which will be, then I'll have had most of it anyway. And then I just finish this video. Like, I do want to have everything on one video, so just finish it after. So, True King, Lithosagim, the Disaster, was forbidden, is now back to limited. Card of Demise was limited, is now new on... Wait, what? Was not limited, it's new. It was from new, it is now limited. Sometimes I get confused. Maybe it's getting used to this differently. No, this says a similar thing, so I'm just reading it wrong. It's new. That's just what I have to look at. Card of Demise was available at 3. Now it is just 1. Quite a few decks use this to draw and then set up some sets. Yosenju used this. I believe True King used this with a lot of spell and traps, and it was decided we don't want that anymore. So it is now 1. Dragonic Diagram as well. I believe that's a True Draco card. Is that the field spell? It is the field spell, yep. Learned a bit about the True Draco cards. Don't know how to play them well yet myself, but I did realize that during my matches using Mystic Mine and the Mystic Mine burn deck, that True Draco was a really tough matchup. I haven't won against him a single time. And I guess that's a hit on True Draco with Diagram going to 1. Anything else? Into the Void. That's an extra draw card as well, I believe. Yep. 3 more cards and you had to draw a card. Not quite sure why that one was hit. I guess it's an extra draw card. Maybe they just wanted to hit a lot of combos that could work with the spell counters, like with Tempest Magician with the Endymion thing. Maybe they just want to get rid of some of the draw cards because they might have been using the spell counter decks as well. Weaken those Ooh, Pot of Avarice is back. Okay, that's an interesting card. That'll see some use, I think. But we'll see exactly how much. But that's back from Forbidden now. And Sekka's Light. Let's see, Sekka's Light. There we go. If you have no spells or traps in your grave, draw 2. For the rest of this duel, you cannot activate spell trap effect except Sekka's Light. For the rest of this duel. Huh. Okay. Okay. Haven't seen it used yet, but then again, I started this format playing rated quite a lot because I wanted to keep to the meta, and then that died down a bit. I did play, but mostly unrated after that. So the hey, I'm gonna make it to top 200 on Dueling Book in the format didn't work because no way am I gonna gain like 1,000 rating in this final weekend. But next format then. Red Reboot has been hit. Can see why it helps. I think with being a bit safe on the OTK. I've seen it in a few side decks occasionally, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that looks like, considering it has card type here, that the semi-limited cards will go below this. So, guess I'll just have to come back a little later and figure out what the rest is, because there's probably a little bit more changes, a few more, not that many though. Alright, finishing up the video in the PDF file, which really I should have just done before considering the option was there. For some reason I didn't think of it, so we're going to finish that one off. We had Red Reboot, yeah, we saw that. And then we have Deep Sea Diva coming from limited to semi-limited, Tour Guide from the Underworld from limited to semi-limited, and then Mind Control going to semi-limited from new. I guess it's able to be used for links for Exesis, I guess. Could be semi. Alright, so that's not that many cards on semi-limited at the moment. It's really interesting the semi-limited changes a lot. Then 2 unlimited Dark Arm Dragon is back. Lady Debug back from limited. Morphing Jar 2? Huh? Is there a new errata for Morphing Jar 2? Because that one coming back from Forbidden seems very unusual. Is there a new errata that I missed? Let's see. Oh, Astropack Force most recent one. That's very surprising. Huh, okay. Then Damage Juggler from semi-limited to unlimited K. Tribe-Infecting. Why is Tribe-Infecting Virus back? Huh? Okay, that one even more than Morphings are needed in an errata for that, right? That one's been away for so long. Discard 1 card from your hand and declare 1 type monster, destroy all face-up monsters declared type on the field. Discard any card, destroy all face-up monsters of the declared type. That is so strong and useful. This thing has to have had an errata that I missed. This thing's been forbidden for so long. As I said, this is one of the ones that was forbidden, but I didn't notice that wasn't on that list anymore. Okay, Morphing Jar 2 may have had an errata, or it was decided, okay, yeah, the thing we've made it forbidden for doesn't work anymore. Tribe-Infecting Virus has to have had an errata, like the Chaos Emperor Dragon did and Bryanak and stuff. Huh. Alright. Anything else? Sky Striker Ace Kagari from limited back to unlimited, I guess. Considering it's a link, it's an extra stack monster, it's not as powerful to either put it on semi or limited. But maybe with Engage Limited now, they want to put Kagari back. Book of Moon has been limited for quite a long time. It is now to unlimited, and Rank of Magic Launch came back as well. Okay, so that's a pretty big list of changes. Pendulums were hit a bit. Spell counter decks. Orcust with just Orcust have horror by the looks of things. True Draco got 1 card back, but was hit with Diagram. Salamangreats were hit with Mirage Stalio going forbidden. That's the only hit on Salamangreats, but that's a very big one considering the usefulness of Mirage Stalio. Engage. I think Engage going to Forbidden is one of the biggest changes as well. Some other things like your Pankratops going to 1, I suppose can be seen as nice. I don't think it'll be huge, but it's there. Avarice coming back, will be interested to see how many people use that. And I'm really interested to see an errata for Tribe-Infecting virus, because I don't remember that even being a thing. Well, that was this Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion video. Please let me know what you thought would be on the list and how that compared to what is now on the list. Do you agree with the changes that were made? Also, if you know anything about erratas from things that came back, such as Tribe-Infecting virus, please let me know, and I'll be sure to look that up. Let's see. Thunder Dragons got a big hit. Sky Strikers did. Orcust did. All with just 1. But it was a very big one, I'd say. We're going to see how this next format pans out. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.